For years in New Hampshire, we have lived with a myth. The myth is that we are a tax paradise. We have the lottery, we have the liquor stores, we have tourists who eat in our restaurants and stay in our hotels, and we run the whole state on the cheap, on the backs of other people, and aren't we geniuses? The reality is something else, and that's why I created this chart. It shows sources of state and local tax revenue in New Hampshire, plus a couple others. The sweepstakes brought in $76 million last year. The liquor stores and the wine and beer sales brought in $54 million. Business taxes are the state's biggest source of revenue, $638 million last year. The top line on this chart is the property tax. And I'm not done yet. $3.685 billion is what the property tax was statewide last year. It's about 70% of all state and local taxes raised in New Hampshire, and it's a huge problem. 80% of the property tax is paid by residential properties. We are way out of balance in our tax system, and we know it's a problem. I think everybody in New Hampshire knows someone who has been taxed out of their home. I heard from an 89-year-old widow. She has a $29,000 income. She has a $5,600 property tax bill. It's almost 20% of her income. And she's going into her savings every year to pay those taxes and hoping that her savings last as long as she does, so she doesn't get taxed out of her home. Does anyone think this system is fair? Why do we allow a system like this to continue? If I'm elected to the state senate, I will propose a nonpartisan commission to do a complete review of our tax system so that we can see who's paying what tax and look at alternatives to come up with a fairer system. If you want a strong voice in Concord for tax reform, vote for me in the Democratic primary on September 11th. Thank you.